Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So here goes Stephen A. Smith calling out LeBron James and the Lakers organization for manipulating Bronny James' draft stock. He was ranked 98 and his draft stock fell all the way down to 54, in the lower mid-50s basically. And the Lakers have the 55th pick in the draft. So Stephen A. Smith is calling out the obvious. I mean, this shit is ridiculous. I have never seen something like this ever, where somebody gets so many benefits. Like, talk about being privileged. And you wonder why we're always criticizing Bronny, or we're pointing things out, or we're calling LeBron out because of stuff like this. No, don't let the kid make it on his own. Wherever he lands is where he lands. No, we're going to manipulate the situation. LeBron and Rich Paul, we're going to manipulate the situation because I need to get this kid on the Lakers. I want to play with my son so bad that I'm going to manipulate the situation. And we all could see the obvious, man. We all could see the obvious. At some point, enough is enough. God, this shit is just ridiculous. This kid been overhyped his entire career. Not his fault. It's LeBron's fault. So I'm not blaming Bronny for what's transpiring. No. It's LeBron, Rich Paul, that whole situation. I'm not blaming Bronny. But the point is, come on, man. The dude got so many benefits, made it into the McDonald's game, and there were better prospects. He made it. All this hype around Bronny, and we all understand why. His father is LeBron. We get that. But now they're going to manipulate his draft stock. His stocks fell about 40 plus points after he did his workout at the NBA Combine. That's crazy. So his entire career, when he gets drafted, is always going to be, it's because of LeBron. That's always going to linger over his head, because what have he done on his own? A lot of execs, a lot of sports media heads don't even feel like he's NBA ready. But yet his draft stock dropped tremendously. Come on, man. Like, enough is enough. Can he earn something on his own? So Rich Paul and LeBron James are in the background playing the puppet master, making moves behind the scene. Can this kid earn anything on his own? Can he earn anything on his own? I get it, you want your son to succeed, as we all do. If you have children, you have kids, of course you want them to be successful. Nobody wants to see their kids fail, unless you're just evil. But come on, man. This nepotism is out of hand. It's crazy. Stephen A. couldn't take it anymore, and he called it out. And we have all been covering Bronny for a few months, covering all the nonsense, him leaving college, entering the draft, and we all know he's not NBA ready. I'm not saying he can't develop into a pretty solid player. I'm not saying that. I just think he should have stayed in college 1 or 2 more years and polish his game. But that's out the window. So this is what Stephen A. Smith had to say. So much of what's transpiring seems so transparent. It's insulting. You have a situation where Bronny James is projected at rank 98 on the talent pool. He goes to the NBA Combine and it drops 44 slots to 54. And the Lakers have the 55th pick. At some point in time, it's like too much looks too damn obvious. And he's right. They are manipulating the situation behind the scene. Rich Paul, LeBron James. And then LeBron is going to say stuff like, he's only 19, let a kid be a kid. Like he wants us to ignore all this stuff. How can you ignore stuff like this? This kid is getting a free pass. Everybody else got to go through the grind, bust their butts to try to make it in the NBA. And because Bronny is your son, he gets a free pass? Come on, man. Of course we're going to call that out. That's crazy. So you're not going to let this kid earn anything on his own? He's just going to walk into the NBA. I've never seen something like this. So Bronny is not earning anything. He's being handed everything, basically. Call him the golden boy, the golden child, or whatever. This shit is crazy. And then when you scrutinize him and you start pointing things out, LeBron is talking about, let him be a kid. Cut the crap. So then let him be a kid. Let him earn it. Let him earn his way in the NBA. Let him work for it. Wherever he ends up is where he ends up. And even if you want to give him a little assistance, that's okay to a certain extent. But come on, y'all doing way too much. But it makes sense because LeBron's career is manufactured, and so will Bronny's future career. Another player off the LeBron James tree that's going to be manufactured. Let the kid earn it on his own. And you know, no other regular player whose father isn't LeBron James couldn't just enter the draft and be like, I'm going to go pro. Especially with a freshman year like Bronny. No way in hell. You couldn't do it because if you took that risk, you risk ending up in the G League or overseas. No player with Bronny's stats in his freshman year could have done that. But because LeBron is his father, he's able to do all these madness. He's getting all these privileges, all this benefit. And I'm not saying you can't get any benefit when your father is in certain position. I'm not saying that. But come on, man. This is just overboard. Bronny declared for the draft after averaging 4.8 points, 2.8 rebounds, 2.1 assists on 36 shooting in his freshman debut, in his freshman year at USC. Which other player could have declared for the draft with numbers like that? Nobody. But because Bronny's LeBron's son, he's able to do that. He's able to declare for the draft, and now he's being handed everything. The kid is getting handouts. He's not earning his way. He's getting all the handouts, all the benefits and handouts. So when he's in the NBA, if he don't perform, he's going to get scrutinized really bad. He's going to be under immense pressure because he didn't earn anything. Interestingly enough, Bronny was barely seen as an NBA prospect coming into the season. And some scouts even compared him to a poor man's Davion Mitchell. But after going to the combines and showing off his game, showcasing his game, all of a sudden, this man dropped 40 plus slots. Come on, man. You could see the BS, man. Call a duck a duck. You could see the obvious. Well, we're going to see what happened with this whole situation with Bronny James, JJ Redick, LeBron, Rich Paul, all this madness. We're going to see what happened, man. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.